tena atamuomba ruhusa ya kutoa watu. Ndio. Hapo sasa ndio atarudi pale. Alafu hawa ndio watatoka watamchukulia sababu yao.
Good morning, sir. Quarter guard, mounted by TK Prison Kitengela, formed up, ready for your inspection, sir. May I have your permission to dismiss the quarter guard, sir, please? Thank you, sir. Rear rank, close doors, march. Sentry number 1, stand by. Reminders to the guard room. Dismiss.
No.
Come on.
Come in, madam.
Afternoon, madam. SSP Mueke, in charge. Good afternoon, madam. Chief Inspector. Yes, madam.
Chief Inspector. Good afternoon, madam. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, madam. Chief Inspector Muhia-Beacco, in charge of
Afternoon, madam. Chief Inspector Moses Maronga, Livestock.
Good afternoon, madam. Inspector Elizabeth, in charge of environment.
Tutauza moja.
Today on 8th of July, I'm here at Kitengela GK prison, accompanied by the PS Livestock, PS Mueke. And the reason we are here at the prison, we are also accompanied by the Commissioner General of Prisons, Brigadier John Warioba. And the reason we are here was to come and inspect our tannery. As you're well aware, in this government, the Kenya Kwanza government, under the bottom-up economic transformation agenda, the leather value chain is one of the key presidential priorities, and the president has been looking to revive the entire tannery industry or leather industry for purposes of job creation, for purposes of increasing exports of manufacture and export and local consumption of leather products. And here in the prison, we have a tannery, and the reason we came is so that we can look in at the tannery and explore ways of reviving it. And we have toured the entire tannery. We have seen the machineries that are there, the work that needs to be done. We were also accompanied by members of private sector who are in the leather manufacturing or space, and we wanted to see what can we do. So we had extensive discussions to see how the two state departments under the whole of government approach can collaborate and help one another so that we can revive this industry. And it is essential because under the bottom-up economic transformation agenda, one of the main things is vocational training. And we think that if we can revive the industry, the leather industry in prison, we can scale up the training of our inmates as well as our staff in leather production, and also plug into income, revenue generation for us, because we already have the infrastructure. It is just finding a way of leveraging so that we can make it a profitable venture, increase our revenue collection, increase our A&A, as well as increase the amount of training that we do for our inmates. Currently, only two prisons, which is Kitengela prison and Kamiti prison, have a tanning section, a leather production section. And so we will only focus on those two. Do we have a budget? Not yet, but we will see how we can leverage by creating a business plan, and we approach Treasury, or we see how, with the help of the State Department of Livestock, we can see whether we can we can go into a private partnership program so that we can revive it.
Do you have timelines that we should be looking at?
Yes, we have timelines. It's something we are working on, and we hope in the very near future we should be able to start up something. We are collaborating with private sector already to train our staff, who will in turn come back and train the inmates. So far, we've already trained 15 of them in the leather production, and we hope to scale this up so that we can have as many inmates as possible trained by the trained officers.
As we are reviving the sector for leather, we found that there's a huge demand for our leather, Kenyan leather, good quality leather. So we've been working with the private sector to see how we can increase production of especially leather finished goods so that we can do value addition and create jobs here in Kenya. We currently make about 8 million shoes per year here in Kenya. We want to bring that up to about 36 million shoes, which will create almost 100,000 new jobs. So even as we are just looking and collaborating with the private sector through the Kenya Association of Manufacturers and other leather manufacturers to increase production of our leather so that we can meet this demand. We are also looking at government institutions that can do this production. That's why we are here with PS of Correctional Services to look at this tannery that used to make leather here and stopped making leather or shut down a few years ago. So we've agreed on a few things. In a month, we will get a training plan in collaboration with the State Department for Livestock and the private sector, where we can come and train the professionals here or leather technicians on modern leather making and also leather technology. And within a month, we should have that plan together. We've also agreed on doing an audit of all the machines that are here so that we can come up with a plan of how much it would cost and how long it would take to operationalize this factory to begin now producing finished leather goods like shoes, belts, wallets, bags, apparels, and things like that. Then the third thing we've agreed is to do a business plan so that we make sure that once the tannery is back up and running, it's sustainable, it can pay for itself. So we'll do a business plan to see everything that's needed to get it back up on its feet and the return on investment to ensure that we can sustain it and that we can produce high quality leather products that are competitive here, and not just for local consumption, but also for export. The biggest challenge is the lack of a effluent treatment plant, a plant that will clean the water that comes from manufacturing the leather. And once you take that water that has very dangerous chemicals out in the environment, it can be dangerous for us humans. So we need to put in a plant that will treat the water so that as it's discharged when it's friendly to the environment. And then also there's quite some aged machines here that would need to be revived, or we'll see what we can do to bring in new machines.